how we hold our
Hey,
parents
listen, I
accountable.
want to share something with you that's weighing heavy on me. You see, I just left my mom's house, and she's 74 years old. And for a long time, I will hold her accountable for how she raised me. And it built up resentment. Not only my mom, but my dad too. I will hold resentment against them both on how they showed up in my life. My mom, she was a single mom. Dad was not in the picture. She did the best she could. But how she disciplined us was more like, in this day of age, verbal abuse. You see, in the African American community, we would use strong language as a means of controlling our kids. But I understand now that she was only able to do what she was capable of doing, both mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. But it took me a long time to understand that. And so I want to remind you, as I would remind myself, that our parents, although we love them and there are a lot of flaws that we can point out, but guess what? They did the best they could with what they had at that moment. Now it's up to us to understand them as adults now and understand that they were younger and they did what they could with what the means that they had. And I'm not just talking financially, I'm talking mentally and more importantly, emotionally. You see, we learn how to deal with our emotions. We learn that from our parents. And if we're not careful, we can pass down that same emotional trauma to our kids. And my dad, not being in the picture, it took me years to forgive him for being out on drugs and not being a presence in my life. But I understand that if he had it his way, he would not have made the choice to get on drugs. And I understand now that being on drugs is more of a disease now, and that he couldn't help himself. And that's okay. That's okay. Now I'm the man I am now. I learned from my past experience, and I also learned how to be more of a presence to the best of my ability to what I'm capable of doing in this stage of my life for my kids. And I hope that when they get older, they will also understand that the man I was and the man I am and the man that I was evolved to be is still what I'm capable of giving. And so that's what I got for today. I hope that was helpful, because oftentimes we hold our parents to these expectations that they should have done this, they should have done that. But here's my theory about expectations. It's the recipe for disappointment. I'm the Power Coach Martez. Do yourself a favor. Treat yourself to a smile today. I'm out.